for a while. Now, I just saw, gee whiz, the video footage they got from the jail that proves that Epstein committed suicide, that he unalived himself. But it's been, what's that word? Edited? What is that again? It's been edited? They piece things together. So let's go ahead and pull cards and see what it says about this edited video. They think they're so slick. Now, I guess Bondino is looking at maybe quitting over this, and so we'll have to see what happens. But I'm going to use the vintage card again. I'm going to pull the cards, and we'll just see what it has to say about this edited footage that's going to prove that he committed suicide. Nothing to see here. Here's the raw footage that's been edited. So let's see, the first thing under it is strength. The strength. So let's see readings about the strength of what? This long term, looking at this. What's going to happen in the long term? Because it's been, what's that word? Investigated. They've looked at it deeply and they said it's been, what's that word? Edited. So, energy coming into it, charging forward with new information. Okay, strong information coming forward. Because they're trying to get away with something, okay? The theft, long-term, trying to get away with it by who? The Repugly Uglies, okay? And we had an investigation into it. What's happening now? Who do we have here? Of course, Trumpenstein. Trumpenstein, what he's trying to sell. And yeah, mentally backing out of it. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Let it go. Give this a rest. The challenge is what? Moving it forward. Yeah, that's a big challenge. Moving it forward. Because there's a message about an action. And I think this is Bondino pushed to the edge now. Because this has been edited. Potential outcome, this abuse of power. Okay? An abuse of power, wanting to walk away from it, and the pain of it all. Okay? Mental pain. So, yeah, they're trying to get out from under it. Outside influence. This is moving. Moving what? Ooh, to a victory. Because of strong information. The truth. The victory to the truth. It's moving forward. Outside influence. I don't think this is a victory for Trump holding on to this. I think this is a victory moving forward for the people. To get to the truth of what happened. So let's go ahead and look at the rest of this. Four corners, strengthening the strength of this abuse of power, the pain of the investigation. Oh, they don't like the investigation. Because at the center of it, we have the merchant. We have what he's trying to sell. Trying to get away with it, a message about the action. We got him wanting to put this to rest, okay? The merchant, Trump saying, no, give this a rest. Why are you talking about this creep? Because that creep was your best friend. Two little creeps together, Yep, creep and creep. So he wants to put it to rest, but this is charging forward, and they're being pushed to the edge now. Of course, the Trumpensteins, the ones surrounding him, want to get this moved forward to somewhere better. When it comes to him trying to get away with it, information is moving fast when it comes to the concrete reality of all this stuff that happened. They want to know the long-term happenings with this. Strength of him trying to get away and, suppress this. And he's trying to get away, but they're investigating Trump. That's it. When it comes to the message about an action, he's trying to, again, sell this walking away. He's trying to do his best to say, walk away from this. Repress this. The action is repress it. He's trying to do all he can, abuse his power to get it repressed. But there is the action about the pain of all of this. And they want to go through, and they keep pushing this. They are still pushing for this to be revealed. Okay? So they are being pushed to the edge is what it feels like now. Trump is losing his mind over this, as is Bondi, Kash Patel. Okay? Bondino. And all the rest of his little flying monkeys that he's got out there, trying to do all they can to there's nothing here. Got it right on my desk. Oh, nothing to see. No blackmail. Thousands of tapes, but no blackmail. This was all just for Epstein himself. Thousands of victims, thousands of tapes, but nothing to see. So let's go ahead and do the reading, clarifying read. Let's do a clarifying read here. So the very center of it, we have looking at the long term. Okay, they want the evidence in hand. They're fighting for the evidence, and they've been doing it for a long time. Okay, they want the experts. They want the experts. They want to know what's going on and what he's trying to get away with. Okay? So what's being hidden? What they're trying to hide. Yeah. Trying to hide all the stuff that he's been involved with, his whole life path. Trying to get away, trying to hide things. But there is message coming out, more information. And at the grounded part of it, we have the Republicans, and we want all the evidence. Okay? What they're trying to birth to America, what's being offered, and shedding light. They want the light on this. They're saying out it. But this is moving. He may be looking for help overseas because it's a tower moment. Doing all he can to try to block information. Because this has become a nightmare now for him. A tower moment, a nightmare, because he could push him, keep battling for this, keep sharing what's there. They keep trying to hide it, trying to hold on to it, to move it to something better. Again, because of his lifestyle, the rich and the things that they were doing, but the evidence is there. The evidence is there. And the people are tired of this being repressed, okay? Of it being overturned, of being fed lies, of this continuing to be up in the air and feeling like they are out in the cold when it comes to actually seeing this. And so the wheel is turning and there is an agreement. They want to know the investigation. They want this action to be put out there, okay? Control the action, put it out there. So yeah, not looking good for Trump. They edited the video. Okay, this is not going to bode well. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll just continue to watch and see what takes place with this, how this continues to unfold. Because, yeah, people are saying we've had enough of this. You know, they believed him the first time about Russia. Nothing to see there. Russia, Russia, Russia. Nothing to see. Well, there is something to see. They suppressed that. Now they're trying to get away with it again. But the people aren't having it this time. And now they know that that tape has been edited. Oh yeah, it's going to hit the fan now. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.